Ah, time for more story. Ugh. Taris isn't even when it actually opens up, but...
Good to see you up instead of thrashing about in your sleep. You must have been having one hell of a nightmare. I was wondering if you were okay. I'm Carr, one of the Republic soldiers from the Beggars. I was with you when you escaped last night.
No, I don't remember. Could you tell me again? Okay. Let's say that... Where am I? How did I get here? I have amnesia.
Try not to run into safe. At least for now. We're in an abandoned apartment on the planet Taris. We've been pretty bad with our escape on this crash, but I wasn't serious. I was able to drag you away from the crash site in my confusion. I stumbled into this abandoned apartment. By the time the Sith arrived,
the Sith, or I'm gonna say the Sith.
Taris is under Sith control. The fleet is orbiting the planet and declared martial law and have imposed a planet-wide quarantine. But I've been in your spots. I saw in your service records that you understand a remarkable number of alien languages. That's pretty rare in the Republic, too. But it should come in handy while we're stranded on a foreign world. There is no way the Republic would be able to get anyone through the Sith blockade behind us.
And that's how they explain how I can understand everybody here.
Can't rely on anybody
Who doesn't speak Galactic Basic, of course. Why is it so important to find a ballista? Or, yeah, why is it so important to find a ballista?
Bastila's a Jedi. She was with the Strike Team that killed Darth Vader, Malik's Sith Master. Bastila is the key to the whole Republic war. The Sith must have found out that she was on the Ender Spire and set an ambush for us in the system. I believe Bastila was on one of the escape pods that crashed down here in Taris. For the sake of the Republic war effort, we have to try to find her.
Forget it, I'm not risking my life to try and save her.
I don't think you understand the situation, and we can't hide on this planet forever.
Sure we can.
The Sith will find us, and trust
Nah.
me, you don't want that. Getting off this
Why?
road isn't going to be easy. We're probably going to need Bastion's help. Not to mention that without him, the whole Republic war effort is doomed.
They put too much emphasis on one person. They need a backup plan. Yeah, how can one person, even a Jedi, be so important?
Bastila is no ordinary Jedi. She has a rare gift the Jedi call battle meditation. Bastila's power can influence entire armies. Through the Force, Bastila can inspire her allies with confidence and make her enemies lose their will to fight. Often that's all it takes to tip the balance of battle.
She's a bard.
There are limits to what she can do. From what I understand of her ability, it requires great concentration and focus to maintain a battle meditation. The attack on the Ender Spire happened so fast, she never had a chance to use her battle meditation. Like us, she barely got out alive.
Yeah, forget it. I'm not risking my life to try and save her. That will probably just put me... That's probably going to put me back in the loop. So let's say, what do you suggest next?
Many of Darth Malik's followers can use the dark side of the Force, and the Sith have already killed more than their share of Jedi. Nobody will be looking for a couple of common soldiers like us. Careful, we can move about the planet without attracting notice. It's a luxury Bastila. She's going to have half the Sith fleet looking. They know how important she is to the world. The whole planet is a planet. No ships can take her. So, Bastila's going to escape Taris. She's going to need our help, and we'll probably need hers.
If it means getting off this planet, I guess I can help you find Ballista. Or Bastila. God, I keep messing that name up.
The Undercity's a dangerous place. We don't want to go there unprepared. It won't do Bastila any good if we go get ourselves killed.
Alright, let's go scout the planet. Go on!
This abandoned apartment is a base. We can probably get some equipment and supplies here in the upper city. Just remember to keep a low profile. I've heard some grim stories about the Dark Jedi interrogation techniques. They say the Force can do terrible things to a mind. And wipe away your memories and destroy your very identity.
Oh, foreshadowing.
Stupid, we should be okay. And after all, we're looking for Bastila, not a couple of drunks like us. All right,
I guess that wasn't fair to do. but it's foreshadowing. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and upgrade our prototype Fireblade with this fancy-dancy vibration cell. Which essentially just brings it back to the same thing that the longsword did. Or same thing as the longsword. Alright, so now we get to go out and do stuff. Yes, thank you. Let's go, Karth. We're gonna keep a low profile by running around with swords and weapons.
Everybody get up against the wall. This is a race.
Bro, you only need one shot, not like 3.
Now the rest of you get up against the wall before I lose my temper.
Hi. Oh no! I'm gonna throw a grenade, because I just don't want to deal with it. Yikes! Now we can start getting some dark side points by acting like a real jerk. This isn't the first time that the Sith have come here to cause trouble for us, but hopefully it will be the last. Stay out of my way or I'll kill you too. Forgive me, human. I only wanted to thank you. I mean no harm. I'll leave you in peace. Don't worry about the bodies. I will move them so that they look like they were killed elsewhere. That should throw the Sith off the track. With any luck, they won't be bothering us again for a while. This guy won't bother us again ever. Alright, so we got a whole bunch of equipment, and we leveled up. And see, with the soldier, we get a feat every single level. So this time... Oh, I think this time we're going to actually get an implant. This actually lets us get implants that give us different modifications for different stuff, like +1 to Constitution, Dexterity, Strength. There's also an implant that's pretty important that we might want later that gives us immunity to mind-affecting powers. So since we have a really low wisdom, force powers that cause us to be stunned, that like get inside of our head and cause us to go crazy. If we get that implant, which goes right up here in the implant slot, we'll actually be protected from the stuns and the crowd control that the Jedi can use on us later. And right here, we're going to find out something new about this person.
You can't just come barging into someone's home.
Yes, I can. I'm Papa Jasper. I'm just looking for something to steal. Stay out of my way and you won't get hurt.
As bad as that pig Holden. I'll stay out of your way, but you're wasting your time. I don't have to... You again? Why do you keep bothering?
I want to ask you some
I can't
questions.
help you there. Since this thing with Holden, I've been scared to leave my apartment. I don't know anything about what's going on in the outside world anymore.
Holden? Who's that?
Just one of Darvik's men who can't keep his hands to himself. But all he got for his trouble was a nasty scar from my vibroblade. Too bad I'm the one still paying the price.
What do you
I don't
mean?
want to talk about it. I'm in enough trouble already. Besides, I don't know if I'd interest you.
Tell me what's going on, or I'll end your problems permanently.
Okay, I'll tell you. Just try and stay calm. The last thing I need is trouble with you and Holden. Holden's a spiteful little pup slug. He went and put out a bounty on my head for what I did. That's why I'm hiding out here.
A bounty, you say? I think I'll just collect that bounty on your head.
Think about what you're doing. If that pig had just kept his hands to himself, I wouldn't have had to give him that scar with my vibroblade. He gets drunk and tries to force himself on me, and I get a bounty put on my head for defending myself. Where's the justice in that? Holden's the one to blame, not me.
We need more dark side points. I don't care about justice. I just want the credits.
What's wrong with her? She doesn't deserve this.
Whatever, Karth. You're just a wuss. She sliced that guy up. She's only getting what she
Then
deserves.
you're going to learn the same lesson I taught Holden. I'm not as helpless as I look.
Yeah, but see, dark side points. Going full Jedi. Ugh! You are pretty darn helpless, though. Get wrecked, son. And does she have anything on her? No. But there is a footlocker, or a bag, rather, just right over here. It's got some credits. And a med pack. Really, it's kind of lousy, but it's... We'll get that, that bounty later, though, and that'll give us some good amount of credits. Most of the residents in the Roundel department are legal aliens. My name is Lehren, by the way. Pleased to meet you, Lehren. No, I don't care what your name is, and I'm not going to tell you mine. Look, I know you don't...
This kind of attitude will draw attention when you don't need it.
Or will it? Hey, I wasn't trying to pry or anything. I know people here like their privacy. It's just that I might be able to help you out. I know it's really none of my business, but you look like someone who might need to purchase one of those new energy shields. They're the latest thing, you know. Very high tech. I know all about energy shields, thank you. Oh, okay. Well then, you might be interested in knowing I have one for sale. It isn't cheap, but it could be the difference between life and death. You want to see I have in stock? I know that my kiosk isn't much to look at, but my prices are reasonable and the merchandise is sound. I'll be going. See you around. Come on back if you need any equipment. I've got some merchandise you might be interested in. We really don't need to buy anything on Taris. Everything drops off of somebody, or you can get it by breaking into apartments, causing a general ruckus. That's just a random Twi'lek, whatever they're called. Just steal everything. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh well. Now we can actually see the city, and we can go and find a whole bunch of stuff. Now, what we're going to have to, or how we progress the story, is we have to get into the Undercity in order to find stuff. But here's some more story about Karth.
Yes, what's on the mind?
I'd like to know some more about you, Karth.
Me? I've been a star pilot for the Republic for years. I fought in the Mandalorian Wars before this. So with all that, I've never experienced anything like this. Not even the Mandalorians was. My homeworld was one of the first planets to fall from the host. The Sith bombed it in submission, and there was no damn thing the Republic forces to stop this time.
You're talking like it's your fault, like you failed. No. Calm down, I was just asking.
You're the one who wants to know more about it. This is it. This is what I do. I'm just a soldier. I go with the fleet admiral's tail. Follow my orders and I do my duty. It's just... Doesn't seem right doing that for me. I did.
Hey, why are you getting so mad at me? It's not like it's my fault.
I know that. I'm not angry at you. Don't think that. I must not make no sense.
You're crazy, Karth.
At all. I'm more used to taking this. I'm more focused on the business. So let's just do this. If you have more questions, ask them now.
Okie doke. So now we know more about Karth. His family, or his planet, got bombarded. I'm giving away too much. But what we need to do is that we need to get into the Undercity in order to find a swoop gang, in order to save Ballista, as we'll see later. But I'm just going to speed everything along and go ahead and do all the events that need to be done in order to actually be able to get off of Taris. So this girl right here is pretty helpful for getting off Taris.
Of course, they don't give us Sith officers from the military base much time off.
You're from the military base? You don't look like one of the Sith. You don't have white hair or gray aging face or anything.
I'm off duty right now, so I'm not in uniform. My name is Sana, junior officer first class with the Sith occupation post.
Nice to meet you, Sarna. I'm Poppy Jasper.
I'm actually a little surprised you're talking to me at all. Most of people here on Taris can't stand the Sith to make this job strong.
I'm not actually from Taris. I'm just stuck down here until the quarantine
You're
ends.
not. Even more angry being stuck on a foreign planet, you know.
Being stuck on Taris isn't so bad, but the locals aren't much fun.
You know, it's like everyone on this battlefield planet is in a permanent bad mood. Don't they know we have to make the best of things?
You got a pretty positive attitude.
Exactly, it's all about attitude. I didn't ask to be assigned to the science of the planet, but I try to make the best of it. It's pretty easy to get discussed on an assignment like this, but we do what we can to keep our spirits up.
You need to blow off steam once in a while.
That's true. It's nice to meet someone who understands what I'm doing. It's good to talk about this stuff. Doing military base. I have to get going soon. I've got a shift at the military base. But some of us junior Sith officers are having a party tonight to blow off some stuff.
Hey, party, woo! Oh yeah,
I'll show you where it is on your map.
nice. Sounds good. I'll be
Don't
there.
be late. We're starting right after our shift set. Most of us won't even be going back to the base to lock up our uniforms.
Oh, hey, you don't say. They won't even be locking up their uniforms. I wonder if that's important. And there's all sorts of people here. Side quests. There's crazy people in here that yell at you, get you in trouble. I don't want to deal with that. Here is the battle arena, which we will see when I go right through here.
I can't believe we couldn't get arena tickets for this match. Now we'll have to watch the duel on the view screen.
Who cares? It's Duncan and Gerlock. It's not like we're gonna miss this good.
They're about to start. So pick up plane and just watch the view screens.
Ladies and gentlemen, I draw your attention to
Now, these dueling pits are... It's a good way to make a lot of credits. I may not actually be able to do every single fight just yet, but I could probably do the first two fights in here in order to get enough credits in order to buy some nice goodies that will keep me alive for the rest of the game. But since we're going full Sith, we don't really have to worry about credits too much because we'll just be drowning in them. As a Jedi, you can pretty much maintain your credits at a decent level, but if you're a Sith, you just squeeze credits out of everybody, so you never have to worry about how bad, to upgrade equipment or anything else. Have enough med packs in order to survive a fight. Get some battle stimulants and everything else. Alright. So, I think that I will come back later. I'm just going to raid this first aid kit. Get a med pack. And we can come back later and actually do the dueling when I've got a whole bunch of awesome equipment. And, when I have a whole lot more equipment, there's a lot more to do. And we'll probably be able to beat them all in one go. Every single duelist that's there. There's, 6 total duelists that you can go to. This is the shop. They sell equipment, as it says right there. Oh. This game is just so much fun. It's so good. Alright, so over here we are going to find the medical facility. And we should actually probably talk to this guy first so that we can get another side quest.
Do you require healing or medical supplies? Treat almost any injury or ailment right here at the medical facility. Except the rackle disease, of course.
Rackle disease? What's that?
Terrible affection has plagued Taris for many generations. spread by the raccoons, horrible monsters that live in the undercity below Taris' great skyscrapers. Prolonged exposure to the undercity breeds the disease, and those infected eventually mutate as raccoons themselves, becoming mindless beasts that feed on the flesh of others.
They made a whole entire expansion about raccoons in SWTOR, or Star Wars, The Old Republic, or whatever. The MMO that came out. Let's say, is there no cure?
There is no antidote for the disease. Though I heard the Republic scientists at the military base here on Taris were close to perfecting a cure. Then the Sith arrived. They overran the military base, and now they refuse to allow anyone access to the laboratories inside. The Sith are keeping all the serum for the patrols they send into the undercity. If I could just get my hands on a sample of that serum, the raccoon disease could be wiped from the face of Taris forever. Don't see how that's going to happen.
Maybe I could find a way to get my hands on that serum for you.
See how anyone could get their hands on that serum. The military base is crawling with Sith guards. Breaking in there would be a suicide mission. I suppose the Sith patrols in the undercity might have samples of serum on them. Haven't already used it because of the raccoon infection. But I doubt the patrol would just hand the serum over. And nobody is stupid enough to attack one of the Sith patrols.
Oh, nobody, hey. Maybe some people are stupid enough. Don't worry, Zakiel. I'll get that serum for you.
Please, don't say that. If the Sith hear you, they might think I'm suggesting you start attacking their patrols. They could shut me down.
Or
I only mentioned the serum because
could they?
I don't actually expect anyone to get the serum. No. Is there anything else I can do for you?
We're not going to actually get that serum for you. I just wanted to start a side quest that will give me like 1,000 credits or something like that. Now we can go ahead and save the game. Just because we're farther along. And here we're going to really tick off Ezekiel by breaking into his personal lab. I'm just glad that he doesn't like get upset at me like busting in here, you know, like with his swords hitting his doors. But
What are you doing? Don't go in there. That door is for employees only.
Hey,
I recognize these men. They're Republic soldiers.
you recognize these soldiers? How?
Either tell me what's going on, or you can explain it to the Sith.
What? No, don't tell me, please.
More dark side points. Woo!
Secretly bringing in the Republic soldiers who crash landed on the planet.
Well, that's nice of them.
What choice did I have? Their injuries are terrible.
Could have let them rot.
But at least I can make their last days more comfortable. At least here they're hidden away from the Sith.
Well, for that you have my thanks. It's good to know that at least some of these men ended up in compassionate hands.
I hate to imagine what the Sith would do if they discovered these soldiers here. But since their initial questioning, the Sith have not returned, so maybe my fears are unfounded.
Alright. It's going to cost you if you want me to keep this information secret, Ezekiel.
No, it's not. The Sith
Yes, it is.
know like these are worse.
Whatever,
You're
Karth.
threatening this man while I'm present.
Yeah, I am. I don't take orders from you. Either Zelka pays up or I kill the Sith.
Take these credits to seal your tongue and leave this place. I don't want to have anything to do with a monster like you.
I understand some extra credits might help us in the mission, but I don't approve of your methods. Zelka's a good man. He shouldn't have done that.
You've got your credits. Now please show yourself out. You're no longer welcome here.
Yeah, more dark side points. I don't think he sells me stuff anymore. He just gets mad and says, "Why are you showing your face around here?" But that's cool. This is what I came in here for.
Talk to you about the raccoon series. I've got an offer for you. You might want to hear it.
An offer? What are you talking about?
Zelka isn't the only one who wants to get his hands on the raccoon series. David Tag will pay you 10 times what Zelka can if you can get the cure.
Where can I find Davik if I want to give him the cure?
David isn't the kind of guy you can just walk past him. He likes to keep his business on slabs. The best thing to do is to take the raccoon serum to Zax. He runs the Lower City Bounty Office, but everyone knows he also works for Davik. You will make it worth your while.
I'll keep your offer in mind.
Rich can afford the cure, just let the poor suffer.
Darn straight.
Find the Rockwell serum. Just take it to Zax in the lower city bounty office. He works for David. He'll pay you what that cure is really worth.
Sometimes I feel bad. I don't usually play Sith. I thought I would just do it this time in order to be like as much of a jerk as you could be. Maybe some people would get some laughs. And now we're gonna go over here and save this guy from bounty hunters. Davik doesn't like you missing payments.
Sorry, that it. Now it's all or nothing. David can't have people not paying his debts.
I don't have that much. How can I give you credits I don't have?
That's too bad. Davik's gonna want to make an example of you. You're coming with us.
Oh, help! Somebody help! They're going to kill me!
Hold on a second. Looks like we got ourselves a
We're really not keeping too much of a low profile, Karth. We're running around with swords, blatantly out in the open. You've got 2 blaster pistols. I don't like your attitude. I better teach you a lesson. Guess we have to teach you to mind your own business. Attack! And they're dead.
Bounty hunters are going to take me away and kill me. Oh, I got to take a loan from David. Now I can't pay him back. It's not good to owe a crime on you. You just keep sending more bounty hunters after me till I'm dead.
Hand over all your credits if you want to live.
Are you joking? You don't need this guy's credits. Just go on. We were happy to help.
I'm getting out of here before any more of David's goons show up. You should do the same.
I'm not afraid of them. More XP, more dark side, and then we get 100 credits off of both of these guys. Alright, so now we are going to go into the apartments right across the way on this side of Taris. And we are going to steal ourselves a Sith uniform like this beautiful Sith is wearing, in order that we can go down the elevator into the lower city. Getting this uniform, I believe, is the only way to actually get into the lower city. One of the many puzzles that this game has throughout it. It's just a wonderful game. I'm gonna steal some more credits. Don't worry about me, just taking your loot. Got your computer spikes and parts. I don't see a robot. Why you need parts in here? You don't need no parts. Get out of my way, child. Damn straight, you're gonna teleport over there.
Hey, you made it. I was beginning to wonder if you were going to show. Come on, you have to try this.
Woo! Party!
Conquered this planet ages ago.
Careful, Sana. That one's got quite the kick. We'll be passed out on the floor.
Passed out.
Tomorrow, let's live a little. Come on, drink up.
Yes, drink. Drink and be merry. And then I will steal all of your stuff. So the Sith backpack looks like any other backpack, but it's obviously Sith. It's evil. It's one with the dark side. And we just got the Sith uniform, which we will be able to use in order to get into the lower city. And to finally get off of Taris. And now, I'm going to go in a zigzag grid pattern and steal all of the loot everywhere. Because, you know what? It makes for the most exciting of video experiences. Watching a person running from room to room, opening footlockers, stealing parts and credits that they'll never spend, hopefully, because we get everything that we need, except for med packs off of the people that we kill. Now, this right here is going to be another bounty, most likely. Almost any security door, except in the high-class apartments where my place is. I wonder how Karth was actually able to afford our little hideout in the nice, fancy part of Taris, you know. But over there, not every security door is a bounty, but here we found another one.
Don't hurt me. You don't have to kill me. I'll have David's money if it just gives me a little more time. Please. I don't want to die. Here. I've got 50 credits on me. It's all I've got. It's yours. Just don't tell David where I'm hiding, okay? I'm begging you.
Give me the credits and I won't tell Davik where you're hiding here.
Here, take your credits. But please, just don't tell David where I'm hiding. He'll kill me if he finds me.
I know we might need credits, but there's got to be a better way to get them.
No, there's not a better way, Karth. This is the only way. We need more credits.
What do you want now? You're not going to tell David's bounty hunters where I'm hiding, are you?
Hand over some credits or I'll tell Davik where you're hiding.
But I already gave you all of my money. I don't have anything left.
You must have something. That's too bad. Say hi to Davik's men when they stop by.
You can't tell David where I'm hiding with a blaster bolt through your chest.
Well, I'm not gonna get a bat. Well, I might get some blaster bolts, but otherwise I'm just gonna, like, gut you up. Puchow. Whoa. Front flips. Gymnastics. He's got some remains. I need to go back and get those. He had credits. They were over here in the footlocker. He was just holding out. And 50 more credits. See, it's just crazy. People try to get away with all sorts of junk. But with this game, you might be able to see that as I'm getting closer to the dark side, they actually change my facial features. The little picture down in the lower left-hand corner is changing a little bit, and my face, the next time we actually go into a discussion, you might notice is actually starting to gray and misshapen for whatever reason. The dark side of the Force twists and corrupts the body, making you look just as evil as your actions are. You look the way you act. If you act ugly, you look ugly. And now we get harassed by beggars. Yeah, why are you walking here? I like how streets, the S has a H there just to emphasize how drunk they are. If you're trying to pick a fight, you've got one.
We're fighting the drunks, are we? Maybe you should show a little more respect.
You should show me respect, worm. Your turf, eh? I wonder what happens if I throw a grenade. No, they just run at you. That was a bad idea. Oh well. Aha! The Sith attack. And they get wrecked. And we have 5 credits. We're rich, I tell you. Rich! So now, we are going to head over here. And go back down to the lower city places, because we are slum people. That's where we're most comfortable. This is the fancy Sith uniform. It makes us beautiful. Should probably save. Just because we're going to be getting into a conflict down there pretty soon. And I'm not expecting to lose, but I've lost before since I've spec'd out a horrible character who was just too weak, wasn't able to hit anything. He had really high wisdom though, really smart, but no force powers to use, and he just got wrecked every single time. Not great. That's why you sometimes have to be careful about your starting distribution of stats. And we might have put a little bit too much into strength. But so far we've been able to hit everybody a lot of the time. Oh no, it's a gang fight. They're gonna dance. Becks are nothing but bantha fodder. The Vulkars are strongest. We'll teach you who's strongest. it's obvious that the Vulkars are strongest. The Becks are kind of lame. They always get killed. Every single time I play this game, they always lose. Sith aren't welcome here. Oh, that's right, because I'm in Sith uniform. Alright. We're gonna have to kill this guy first because he's got a stun baton, which he has a chance to hit me. Oh no. Taris, you must win. So that's the problem with high strength, low dexterity. You're basically just paper, because everybody can hit you, do a whole bunch of damage, and really wreck your face. And it probably wasn't smart in order to fight in the Sith uniform, because it only has 2 defense, but it has a good dexterity bonus. But our dexterity modifier is only +1, so we really don't need the +8 dexterity bonus. It doesn't do anything for us. What we need is more armor, and this is the best armor that we have at the moment. And Karth was in a little bit of a scary situation there because he did not have any, he didn't have a good weapon at all, right? So we're going to upgrade our weapon because we can actually hold 2 good weapons, and we are going to get rid of his blaster pistols, because blaster pistols, like I said at the very beginning of this playthrough, are just, I mean, they're bad. In the future, nobody uses blaster pistols because they're useless. So now he's got swords, so that we'll have a nice advantage over the other, anybody who has a blaster, which in Taris almost everybody has blasters, until you get up close when they then change to their melee weapons. We're going to be clearing this out in order to get more bounties, get more credits, just get ourselves generally stronger. This is the farming bit. Just gonna have a great time. Kill everybody.